Today is not just another day. Today is an opportunity, a gift. It's the canvas upon which you can paint the masterpiece of your life. And I'm here to tell you, you have what it takes to dominate every single day. The key to achieving greatness is understanding that each day is a gift, an opportunity to shape your destiny. How we approach this day, how we command its moments, and how we respond to its challenges define not only our day, but the trajectory of our lives. Ownership of your day isn't just a strategy, it's a mindset. The commitment to yourself to make every moment matter. Every day begins with a decision. Before the sun rises or you set foot out of bed, you've already made a choice, whether consciously or not. Will this day happen to you, or will it happen because of you? Will you be swept up by the currents of chance, or will you chart your course? Ownership means stepping into the driver's seat of your life and taking deliberate actions to move closer to your goals. It's not about controlling every external event, because let's face it, life will throw curveballs. Ownership is about mastering your internal response, taking responsibility for how you show up no matter the circumstances. Owning your day starts with clarity. Imagine waking up with no clear direction. You check your phone, respond to random demands, and drift through your morning already feeling behind. Sound familiar? Now picture this: you wake up with purpose. You know exactly what you want to accomplish. You have a plan, a vision for the day that aligns with your larger goals. Which version of you is more likely to succeed? Clarity transforms confusion into confidence. When you take a few moments to set intentions for your day, you're not just organizing tasks, you're training your brain to focus on what matters most. But clarity alone isn't enough. Ownership requires action. Many of us fall into the trap of procrastination or waiting for the perfect moment. Let me tell you something, there is no perfect moment. The moment you decide to act is the perfect moment. Taking control of your day means starting now, not later. Whether it's making that first phone call, tackling that big project, or simply getting out the door for a workout, your initial action sets the tone for everything that follows. Momentum builds quickly when you take that first step. Another essential element of daily ownership is discipline. Discipline isn't a restriction, it's freedom. Think about it: when you commit to owning your time and staying true to your priorities, you free yourself from distractions, excuses, and regret of wasted opportunities. Discipline is the bridge between intention and accomplishment. It's what allows you to stay focused on your goals even when the day feels chaotic. And when discipline becomes a habit, your confidence grows. You start to trust yourself to follow through, and that trust is empowering. Now let's talk about adaptability. Even with the best laid plans, unexpected events will happen. Ownership doesn't mean rigidity, it means flexibility. It's about having the strength to pivot when necessary while keeping your ultimate goals in sight. If you plan to spend 2 hours on a project but only have one due to unforeseen interruptions, don't throw in the towel, adjust. Ask yourself, what can I achieve with this time? Owning your day means recognizing that every moment, no matter how brief, holds potential. Energy is another critical piece of the puzzle. You can't dominate your day if you're running on fumes. Ownership means being proactive about how you fuel your body and mind. It means prioritizing rest, exercise, and nourishment so you can operate at your best. Energy isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional. When you start your day with a clear mind and a grateful heart, you create a ripple effect that impacts every interaction and decision. Finally, ownership is about reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to evaluate: what did you achieve? What could have gone better? This isn't about criticism, it's about learning. By reflecting on your successes and challenges, you gain insights that will help you improve tomorrow. Ownership is a cycle: clarity, action, adaptability, energy, and reflection feed into each other, creating a rhythm of consistent progress. Ladies and gentlemen, each day is a new beginning. When you take full ownership, you're not just living, you're leading your life with purpose and intention. That's how you dominate every day, and ultimately your life. Every single achievement begins in the mind. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act shapes your results. That is the power of mindset. It's not just a trendy concept, it's the very foundation of success. If you want to dominate every day, you must start by mastering your mindset, because it is your mindset that decides whether you see each day as a problem or as an opportunity. Your mind is your most valuable asset, but it can also be your biggest obstacle. We've all experienced those moments when doubt creeps in, when fear whispers, "What if you fail?" or when complacency says, "You've done enough." These thoughts can feel overwhelming, but here's the truth: you are not your thoughts. You are the one who controls them. A powerful mindset begins with the realization that you have the ability to choose which thoughts to believe and which to discard. The first step in mastering your mindset is cultivating self-awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. What are you telling yourself when things get tough? Are you saying, "I can't do this," or are you asking, "How can I make this happen?" The words you speak to yourself have power. Negative self-talk creates limits, while empowering thoughts open doors. The key is to interrupt those limiting beliefs and replace them with affirmations of possibility and resilience. Another critical aspect of mindset is embracing a growth-oriented perspective. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. It's the understanding that failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. When you approach challenges with a growth mindset, obstacles become opportunities to learn and improve. You stop fearing mistakes and start seeing them as valuable feedback. This shift in perspective is transformative because it changes how you face adversity. Instead of shrinking back, you lean in. Let's not forget the importance of focus. Your mindset determines what you focus on, and what you focus on expands. Are you fixating on problems or seeking solutions? When your attention is consumed by what's wrong, you'll only see more of it. But when you train your mind to focus on possibilities, creativity flows and solutions become clear. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. It means choosing to channel your energy into actions that create progress rather than dwelling on what's outside your control. Mindset mastery also requires managing your emotions. Emotions are powerful, but they don't have to dictate your decisions. Recognize that emotions like frustration, fear, or disappointment are natural, but they are temporary. You can acknowledge them without allowing them to derail you. Practice emotional resilience by pausing, breathing, and reframing situations. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I grow from this? This mental discipline allows you to stay grounded and move forward with clarity. Visualization is another tool for strengthening your mindset. Take time every day to envision the outcomes you desire. Picture yourself succeeding, overcoming obstacles, and achieving your goals. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a way to program your brain to recognize opportunities and take action. When you see success clearly in your mind, you create a roadmap for making it real. Gratitude is a cornerstone of a strong mindset. When you start your day by appreciating what you have, you shift your perspective from lack to abundance. Gratitude changes your energy and primes your brain to look for the positive. It's not just about being optimistic, it's about building a foundation of contentment that empowers you to strive for more without feeling defeated by setbacks. Finally, remember that mastering your mindset is an ongoing process. It's not a one-time decision, it's a daily practice. Like a muscle, your mindset grows stronger with consistent effort. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, read books that inspire you, and seek out challenges that push you to grow. Every day, remind yourself that you are in control of your mind and therefore you are in control of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, when you take charge of your mindset, you take charge of your destiny. The way you think shapes your mindset. You take charge of your reality, and a powerful mindset ensures that you see every day as an opportunity to grow, achieve, and thrive. That is how you dominate, not just today, but every day. When we talk about dominating every day, we cannot ignore one fundamental truth: action is the engine of achievement. You can dream, you can plan, and you can prepare, but none of that will matter if you don't take action. Action creates momentum, and momentum is what transforms intentions into reality. It's the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when the path is uncertain. Too often, we wait for the perfect moment. We tell ourselves that we'll act when we feel ready, when circumstances improve, or when inspiration strikes. But here's the reality: the perfect moment doesn't exist. Waiting for ideal conditions is simply an excuse to avoid stepping into the unknown. The magic happens when you act, not when you wait. The very act of taking that first step, however small, shifts your energy and sets the wheels in motion. Momentum is powerful because it builds upon itself. Think of it like a snowball rolling downhill. At first it's small and slow, but with each turn it gains speed and size. The same principle applies to your actions. When you start, even with a small task, you begin to build confidence. Each small win reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve more. That belief fuels your next action, and before you know it, you're tackling challenges that once seemed insurmountable. The beauty of action is that it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, perfection is often the enemy of progress. Many people get stuck in analysis paralysis, overthinking every detail and fearing mistakes. But mistakes are not failures, they're lessons. Action gives you clarity that planning alone cannot. When you act, you learn what works and what doesn't. You gain feedback that helps you adjust and improve. This process of acting, learning, and refining is how success is built. Action also has a way of breaking through fear. Fear thrives in inaction. The longer you delay, the more intimidating a task or challenge can feel. But when you take even the smallest step, you disrupt fear's grip. Each action chips away at the uncertainty and replaces it with progress. Fear loses its power when faced with consistent effort. Now, let's talk about the importance of starting with purpose. Random actions may create movement, but intentional actions create momentum in the right direction. To dominate your day, start by identifying your top priorities. Ask yourself, what action, if taken today, will have the greatest impact on my goals? Focus your energy on that. It's better to do a few things with excellence than to spread yourself thin with meaningless tasks. One of the most effective ways to sustain momentum is to build habits. Habits are actions repeated consistently until they become automatic. When you create habits that align with your goals, you reduce the mental effort required to act. You don't have to think about brushing your teeth, you just do it. Imagine applying that same automatic effort to your health, relationships, or career. Habits make success inevitable because they keep you moving forward, even on days when motivation is low. Consistency is the secret ingredient in action. It's not about making giant leaps every day, it's about showing up day after day with commitment. The results of consistent action compound over time. Think about a person who exercises for just 30 minutes a day. In the short term, the changes might be subtle, but over months and years, the transformation is undeniable. The same principle applies to any area of your life. Small, consistent actions lead to extraordinary results. Reflection is a critical part of the action process. At the end of each day, take a moment to review your actions. What did you accomplish? What could you have done better? This reflection isn't about self-criticism, it's about growth. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and learn from your challenges. Use these insights to refine your approach for tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, action is where dreams meet reality. It's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. By taking consistent, intentional steps forward, you create momentum that carries you closer to your goals every single day. Don't wait for inspiration, act, and inspiration will follow. Don't wait for perfect conditions, start now and create the conditions you need. That is how you dominate your day, your week, and your life. When it comes to dominating every day, there is one essential element that often gets overlooked but is absolutely critical: energy. Energy is your edge. It's the driving force behind your actions, your decisions, and your ability to perform at your best. Without it, even the most ambitious plans and powerful intentions will fall flat. But with the right energy, you can achieve more, think more clearly, and show up fully in every area of your life. Energy is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, and even spiritual. It's about how alive, focused, and engaged you feel throughout the day. Yet so many of us treat energy as if it's an unlimited resource. We push ourselves to exhaustion, burn the candle at both ends, and then wonder why we feel drained, unmotivated, or overwhelmed. The truth is, energy must be managed, replenished, and cultivated intentionally. If you want to dominate your day, you have to make energy a priority. The first step to harnessing energy is understanding where it comes from. Physically, your energy depends on how you take care of your body. Are you fueling it with the right nutrients, hydrating enough, and getting sufficient rest? What you eat has a direct impact on your energy levels. High sugar, high fat, and overly processed foods may give you a quick spike in energy, but they often lead to crashes that leave you feeling worse than before. On the other hand, whole, nutrient-dense foods provide sustained energy that supports your productivity and focus. Sleep is another critical factor. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. When you skimp on sleep, you're robbing yourself of the ability to think clearly, make good decisions, and maintain a positive mood. Studies have shown that even slight sleep deprivation can impair cognitive function and emotional regulation. If you want to dominate your day, prioritize quality rest. Create a bedtime routine, avoid screens before sleep, and give your body the time it needs to recover and recharge. Physical movement is equally important. Exercise isn't just about staying fit, it's about generating energy. When you move your body, you increase blood flow, release endorphins, and elevate your mood. Even a short walk or a few minutes of stretching can make a significant difference in how you feel. The key is to find activities you enjoy and make them a regular part of your routine. Remember, motion creates emotion, and when you move, you feel more alive. Mental energy is just as vital. Your mind is like a muscle. It needs rest and focus to perform at its best. In a world filled with distractions, managing your mental energy means being intentional about where you place your attention. Multitasking drains your mental reserves and reduces your efficiency. Instead, focus on one task at a time and give it your full attention. Practice mindfulness to stay present and avoid the mental exhaustion that comes from worrying about the past or future. Emotional energy is another layer to consider. How you feel emotionally has a profound impact on your performance. Negative emotions like stress, frustration, or anger can drain your energy quickly, while positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and enthusiasm can replenish it. Take time each day to check in with your emotions. Are you carrying unnecessary stress? Are you holding on to resentment? Release what doesn't serve you and focus on cultivating emotions that uplift you. Simple practices like journaling, deep breathing, or expressing gratitude can shift your emotional state and boost your energy. Finally, there's the spiritual dimension of energy. This isn't necessarily about religion, it's about connection to something bigger than yourself. What gives your life meaning? What motivates you to get up every day and give your best? When you're aligned with your purpose, you tap into a deeper source of energy that sustains you even in challenging times. Purpose fuels passion, and passion fuels energy. Ladies and gentlemen, energy is the foundation of your performance. Without it, even the best intentions will falter. But when you prioritize and cultivate your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual energy, you create a powerful force that allows you to dominate every day. Treat your energy as the precious resource it is. Protect it, replenish it, and use it wisely. Because when your energy is at its peak, so is your potential. If there is one element that ties everything together in your journey to dominate every day, it is having a clear sense of purpose. Purpose is the internal compass that guides your actions, decisions, and priorities. Without it, even the most ambitious goals can feel hollow, and the daily grind can leave you unfulfilled. Purpose provides clarity, focus, and direction. It's the foundation upon which you can build a life of meaning, achievement, and lasting impact. Purpose is not just a lofty idea, it is a powerful force that can transform how you approach each day. When you are clear about why you're doing what you're doing, you don't just go through the motions. Your actions have meaning, and that meaning fuels your motivation and determination. Think of purpose as the why behind your efforts. Why do you wake up early to work on your goals? Why do you push through challenges when giving up seems easier? When you know your why, you can endure anyhow. The first step to living with purpose is self-reflection. Ask yourself what truly matters to me. What brings me joy? What impact do I want to have on the world? Purpose is deeply personal, and it's not something you find overnight. It requires introspection and honesty. You might discover that your purpose is tied to your family, your career, your community, or a cause you're passionate about. Whatever it is, it must resonate with you on a deep level. Purpose is not about what society expects of you, it's about what ignites your soul. Once you identify your purpose, the next step is aligning your daily actions with it. This is where clarity becomes essential. Purpose without action is just a dream. Action without purpose is busy work. When you combine the two, you create momentum toward meaningful outcomes. Start each day by asking, what can I do today to honor my purpose? This question helps you focus on tasks and decisions that truly matter and avoid distractions that pull you away from your path. Clarity of purpose also allows you to prioritize effectively. In a world filled with endless demands on your time and attention, it's easy to get overwhelmed, but when you are guided by purpose, decision-making becomes simpler. You know what deserves your energy and what doesn't? Purpose acts as a filter, helping you say yes to what aligns with your goals and no to what doesn't serve you. This focus is a game changer because it eliminates wasted effort and ensures that you are investing your time wisely. Another powerful aspect of purpose is that it gives you resilience. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. Without a strong sense of purpose, it's easy to feel defeated when things don't go as planned. But when you are rooted in your why, setbacks become temporary obstacles rather than insurmountable barriers. Purpose gives you the strength to keep going, the courage to adapt, and the perspective to see the bigger picture. It reminds you that every challenge is an opportunity to grow and move closer to your goals. Purpose also creates passion. When you are driven by something that matters deeply to you, work no longer feels like a chore. Instead, it becomes a mission. Passion fuels your enthusiasm, creativity, and perseverance. It keeps you energized and inspired even on the toughest days. People who live with purpose radiate a contagious energy that inspires others. They lead by example, showing what's possible when you are aligned with your vision. Finally, purpose brings fulfillment. At the end of the day, success is not just about achieving goals, it's about feeling that your life has meaning. When your actions reflect your purpose, you experience a profound sense of satisfaction and peace. You know that your efforts are contributing to something greater than yourself, whether it's building a legacy, making a difference in someone's life, or simply living authentically. Ladies and gentlemen, purpose is the key to living an extraordinary life. It provides clarity, fuels passion, and sustains resilience. When you are aligned with your purpose, you don't just survive each day, you thrive. Take the time to discover your why and let it guide your actions. Let it shape your decisions and inspire your journey. Because when you live with purpose, you're not just going through life, you're creating a life worth living. That is how you dominate every single day. Reflection is one of the most powerful tools you can use to dominate every day. It's a practice that allows you to pause, assess, and refine your approach, ensuring that every step you take moves you closer to your goals. Without reflection, you risk falling into the trap of mindlessly repeating the same patterns, missing opportunities for growth, and losing sight of what truly matters. Reflection isn't just a closing chapter to your day, it's the preparation for tomorrow's success. Every day is a learning experience, and reflection is how you extract the lessons from it. Think about your day as a book filled with insights, victories, challenges, and opportunities for improvement. If you don't take time to read that book, you're leaving valuable knowledge untapped. Reflection allows you to turn those experiences into wisdom. It's a moment to step back and ask yourself important questions. What went well today? What could I have done differently? What did I learn about myself and the situations I faced? The beauty of reflection is that it gives you clarity. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and lose sight of your priorities. Reflection quiets that noise and brings your focus back to what's important. It helps you reconnect with your purpose and ensures that your actions align with your values and goals. When you take time to reflect, you gain perspective, and with perspective comes the ability to make better decisions. Reflection also enhances self-awareness, which is essential for personal growth. When you reflect honestly on your actions, thoughts, and emotions, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself. You begin to recognize patterns, both positive and negative, that influence your behavior. For example, you might notice that certain habits or attitudes are holding you back while others are propelling you forward. This self-awareness empowers you to make changes that improve your performance and well-being. It's important to approach reflection with an open mind and a spirit of curiosity rather than judgment. The goal isn't to criticize yourself for mistakes or shortcomings, but to learn from them. Every mistake is an opportunity to grow, and every setback contains a lesson. When you reflect without judgment, you create a safe space for self-improvement. You become your own coach, guiding yourself toward better outcomes with compassion and determination. A key part of reflection is celebrating your wins, no matter how small they may seem. Too often we focus solely on what went wrong, overlooking the progress we've made, but acknowledging your successes is vital for building confidence and momentum. When you take time to appreciate your efforts and achievements, you reinforce a positive mindset and motivate yourself to keep striving. Reflection reminds you that every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. Another benefit of reflection is that it helps you identify areas for improvement. By analyzing what didn't work and why, you can make adjustments to your strategies and avoid repeating the same mistakes. This iterative process of trial, error, and refinement is how growth happens. Reflection transforms setbacks into stepping stones and failures into fuel for future success. The best time to reflect is at the end of the day, but the practice doesn't have to be lengthy or complicated. Even a few minutes of thoughtful consideration can make a significant difference. Some people prefer to journal their reflections, writing down their thoughts and observations to track their progress over time. Others find value in meditating or simply sitting quietly to review their day mentally. The method you choose isn't as important as the act of doing it consistently. Reflection also has a forward-looking aspect. It's not just about examining the past, but also about setting intentions for the future. After you've reviewed your day, ask yourself, what will I do differently tomorrow? What are my top priorities? How can I build on today's successes? By combining reflection with planning, you create a bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, reflection is the key to continuous improvement. It's the process that transforms experiences into growth and intentions into results. When you make reflection a daily habit, you gain clarity, build self-awareness, and ensure that every